This is Hayes Q. Jones, your DVD and Blu-ray baller on a budget, and this is HQ Videos for you. Well, my two cats, Shaka and Shira, seem to be getting along pretty well, except I think I might have misnamed them. The black and white, tabby-looking cat, that's Shaka. The boy, while the gray one, that's Shira. I think I should have named him Shiro and her Shaka after the African Zulu warrior, Shaka Zulu, because she is kicking his ass on the hourly. She is just vicious. She's a loving little thing, but she is vicious. But for this week, I was actually able to find some movies at the pawn shop. Just have to be at the right place at the right time. Have some cool out of print 3D movies. Have a couple of seasons on Blu-ray. So you know the routine. Sit back, relax, have a drink, have a smoke, and I'll catch you on the other end of this video. And just watch this little crazy chick, Shira, just go after my boy shopping. I am back at Cash America. I was actually cleaning out my garage and had some extra audio equipment I wasn't using, a couple of old subwoofers and some old surround sound speakers, and they're just in the garage taking up space. So we could go to the pawn shop, see if they have any movies worthwhile, and instead of paying money, I'll see what they'll give me for my electronic speaker stuff. And just speaking of electronics, I wouldn't highly recommend getting any electronics at the pawn shop. Usually their pricing is pretty shitty, and if you look long enough, you can probably get a similar price for a new product, either online or at a good sale. But it looks like they actually have some more movies in. I've seen a couple new titles I haven't seen before, like People Like Us. Haven't seen that one. They still have their old stuff here. Arthur, Lime Life. I had those. I haven't seen Lime Life yet. Black Book. Here. More of the same old, same old. Moneyball. Haven't watched that yet. I've had that for years. I haven't watched that. Jarhead. It's over here. Ben Stiller, Heartbreak Kid. Watched that one yet. Michael Clayton. A lot of movies I have that I haven't seen yet. Most of the interesting stuff looks like I already have. At least the stuff that's interesting to me. Crash. That was an interesting movie. I actually like the other Crash with David Spader. That's a little different type of movie. Here. I mean, Dupree, a lot of copies of those. Sideways, of Paul Giamatti, a lot of copies of those. Milk, have that on Blu-ray. Haven't watched that yet. With Sean Penn. He's like the first gay senator or mayor or governor, something like that. Alfie, haven't seen that. Gridiron, that was a good movie with The Rock. Yeah, they have more movies over here, but again, it's more the same. Got a lot of copies of Sideways. Michael Jordan Max, I have that. I wonder if that's on Blu-ray yet. Horrible Bosses, good movie. Cellular, that was another good movie. Basic, that's John Travolta, I believe. Bone Collector with Denzel, that was a good movie. Inside Man with Denzel, another good movie. Go with Nicolas Cage, good action movie. What's this? Sidney White, never heard of it. House, never cared for that series. Just wasn't a fan of House. Man of the House, that was a good movie. Unbreakable, I actually have that copy, or that DVD one. What the hell is that? The Real Cancun. Yeah, I actually have this on DVD, but I don't have the artwork to go with it. Derailed with Exhibit, that was a good movie. Ocean 13, not as good as the first two. 8 Mile with Eminem, not a bad movie. Mackay Pfeiffer, looking weird as hell with dreads. Wanted, I love the opening singer Wanted with Angelina Jolie. Mrs. Doubtfire, movie. Mr. Deeds. Meet the Parents, Ben Stiller, great trilogy. Hope Floats. I think I got that on Blu-ray. Guess Who with the late great Bernie Mac, funny movie. About Schmidt, the movie. Jack Nicholson, Mr. Woodstock. Trespass, that's a classic with Cube and Ice-T. Familiar with that one. Shall We Dance? Drop Zone with Wesley, that on Blu-ray and Laserdisc. RoboCop, good movie, the classic. Christopher the Cranks. I have that, but I haven't watched it. Hate the Game. Interesting. Low budget hood movie. I do have an affinity for those Fabric of a Man, I never heard of it. Those black religious movies. Plays. Gospel plays. Change Up, that was a good movie. There's another movie called Gift, The Gift. Keanu Reeves. Interesting. Joyride, that was a good movie. Joyride 1 and 2. Another Christmas with the Cranks. Yeah, this is what the store looks like. So these boxes are relatively new. That's the cool thing about going to pawn shops. You probably go to the pawn shop every day and then not have anything. Then go on the 5th or 6th day, then they'll have a whole new group of boxes of movies. So it's always good to, if you're just around your neighborhood, if you have somewhere where you know they have movies at, just drop in, see what they have, see if you can catch some good deals. You just have to look at VHS, even though I don't have any more room for any more VHS tapes. They just take up too much space and they're not practical, because if I have the Blu-ray or the DVD, I will not watch the VHS. But it's nice to have the artwork and kind of a little piece of nostalgia in your collection. All right, I think I got what I got. I think I got what I'm going to get here. Let's head back to the Black Cave. We are back at the Black Cave. Actually, just on a whim, decided to stop by one of the pawn shops, Value Pawn, and actually got some deals. They actually had some new DVDs, Blu-rays that were dropped off. And of course, always have stuff I'm picking up periodically on Amazon when I can catch a good deal, or eBay auction. So let me scan these in and we'll get into these in just a minute. Okay, I have everything scanned. Well, everything except one I had to actually input manually into my CLZ Movies app, and that C is in Charlie, L is in Lima, Z is in Zebra. And let's get into this and I'll get you guys on your way. We are going to start out with Kuno Becker, Goal, The Dream Begins. Actually, this was one of my wife's movies, and when she was transitioning from our apartment to our house when we got married, somehow the disc came up missing, so she just had the artwork. So I'm pretty much replacing this movie, which I've never seen, and both my boys at one time actually played soccer. So they were actually in soccer one time. And hold on, I get this open. Hold on. Very nice artwork on the DVD, and the inside information with the scene selection. And this is a touch tone, I believe. Touch tone. Touch tone film release. Goal, The Dream Begins. Next one that I got brand new, Zombie Apocalypse Redemption. And by the way, these are the movies that I picked up at Value Pawn. They're only 50 cents, so can't beat that. It's even beating Dollar Tree. But you have the legend Fred Williamson, and I'm not familiar with Johnny Gill or Joseph Scott Anthony. It's not to my knowledge. And this is a Pacific release, kind of an indie release, like a low budget horror. A nice artwork on the disc. Zombie Apocalypse Redemption. I have a hard time saying that. Redemption. Zombie Apocalypse Redemption. There we go. Next we have a Discovery Channel double feature, A Haunting in Georgia, based on true events, and A Haunting in Connecticut, which actually have the movie on DVD and Blu-ray. But I haven't seen these on the Discovery Channel, and I do like the Discovery Channel and the Travel Channel at times, watching the documentaries specifically dealing with the paranormal, ghosts or UFOs. Kind of my thing I like to watch on TV sometimes. A Haunting in Georgia, A Haunting in Connecticut. Next, I had a bootleg copy of this. Now I have a DVD. William Shakespeare, A Midnight Summer's Night Dream. I'm not a fan of reading Shakespeare. I remember reading that in high school. It was like almost like reading a foreign language. But I do find renditions of his plays very interesting. Specifically, A Midsummer Night's Dream. You have Mekhi Phifer, Stanley Tucci, Kevin Kline. You have Indiana Jones' wife, Callista Flockhart, and Rupert Everett. And this is a 20th Century Fox release. And DVD's in pretty good shape. No scratches. And even have some inside artwork with the chapters. William Shakespeare's A Midsummer's Night Dream. Next, And One Mixtape 6. And for those who aren't familiar with And One, besides being a clothing line, they had these, I think it was like in the 90s or early 2000s, these mixtapes with prominent rappers on there with street basketball. So love hearing the soundtrack and love watching, street basketball. Older now, blew my knee out actually playing basketball, so I do like watching street ball every now and then. And you have people like Raekwon the Chef from Wu-Tang on there, Fabulous, and those are the ones I see off the top. And you have the nice graffiti on the disc, and a nice thick mixtape booklet. Got the shoes. He was, I know he was one of the And One Street Ballers.
Interesting. And what's this? It's just their different, some of the different DVDs they have. And this is what, Urban Networks, Urban something. Urban Works Distribution. And one mixtape, volume number 6. This one actually have the actual disc, but didn't have the artwork, and I've never seen this. The Real Cancun, all the fun, Spring Break with none of the hangovers. And I think this is arguably one of the first, I guess, reality show movies, I guess. I haven't seen this, so that's what I've heard. That's what they proclaim. The Real Cancun. And yeah, some old artwork there. And you have the scene/chapter selection. The Real Cancun. Next, I had a bootleg copy of this. Now I actually have the actual DVD. And I'm not sure if this actually comes in Blu-ray or not. John Carpenter's The Ward. Pretty decent horror picture for John Carpenter. It's not scary, but more a little creepy, on the creepy side. John Carpenter, The Ward. Next, I actually got this basically for the lineup. I've never heard of this movie, but it has Hilary Swank, Greg Kinnear, Katie Holmes, Keanu Reeves, Giovanni Ribisi, and Cate Blanchett. The Gift. And not to be mixed up with the other movie, The Gift, with the guy from Arrested Development, who I can't think of his name right now. This is a different movie, so I guess it's somewhat of a thriller. And really surprised to see Keanu Reeves in there. I'm a Keanu Reeves fan. It's a Paramount Picture release. The Gift. At the pawn shop, I did find 2 Blu-rays. Atlas Shrugged. I have Atlas Shrugged Part 1 on DVD. I got that at one of the Dollar Tree sales this year. I have Atlas Shrugged Part 2, a bootleg copy on DVD, but don't have it on Blu-ray. So when I get all of them on Blu-ray, I'll probably watch the whole series. I believe there's 3. And don't know a whole lot about this, but I am somewhat intrigued. I kind of glanced at the back of it, and it just looked interesting. So trying to get the whole set, Atlas Shrugged Part 2. And if anyone's seen this, let me know. Leave a comment in the comment section if it's good, bad, if it's worth getting the 3rd and the 1st on Blu-ray. And last Blu-ray from Value Pawn, I actually got the DVD of this at Dollar Tree. The 1517 to Paris, the Clint Eastwood film based on the true life event, and actually has the actual heroes of that event in the movie. And it's not a bad movie. I think the rating, the critics kind of harsh on it though. It was slow. It wasn't like high action, but what do you expect for a real life event? It's a Warner Brother release. 1517 to Paris, DVD and Blu-ray. And the Blu-rays at the pawn shop are $2. And this is what I picked up on the DVD and Blu-ray side from Value Pawn. Take stuff off. And we'll get into the stuff I picked up on eBay auction and Amazon. Now the rest of these will be things I picked up off of eBay auction or Amazon. I don't know, I can't remember which is which. For these, I'm looking to pay anywhere less $10 or under, so this is either $10 or under. Season 4 Supernatural on Blu-ray. I think I have 1 season left, 2 seasons left this upcoming season that's about to end, and 1 more season to get on Blu-ray. Then I'll have everything on Blu-ray, and I think maybe the first 6 on DVD. But this show will be sadly missed by me. Just a big fan of it, and they had a fantastic run. And The discs are in fantastic shape. The artwork and even the box. Season 4 Supernatural. Season 6 box. Little ding on the box, but no big deal. And we have the 4 disc, all the episodes, and the beautiful inside artwork with the brief synopsis of the different chapters, different episodes. Season 6 Supernatural. And actually, these two actually got together. I've been eyeballing this maybe 6 months to a year. This one eBay reseller, I bought a couple of 3D Blu-rays at a decent price, and I had some more that I was interested in. All of a sudden, the prices just start jacking up. You want like $85 for this? I'm like, you better suck. Anyway, I'm like, I'm not paying for that. So I just constantly just looking, and ran across both of these for I think it was $45, $45, $48 with shipping for the both of these in 3D. And I know this is out of print, and this might be also. This is Dark Country with Ron Perlman. That's one that I'm familiar with. I'm not familiar with Thomas Jane or Lauren German, or it's not by the name. I might know them by face. And this is looks like a thriller, and actually comes with the old red and blue 3D glasses for the 3D DVD version. The 3D DVD version, and it comes actual 3D Blu-ray on this one. Get this closed. Stay. Right. Dark Country. Next we have, it's really Valhalla, but since it's German, it's a W, but Valhalla Rising. Love Matt Mikkelsen, I believe. I love this person named Matt. Also love him in the TV version of Hannibal, and I usually hate television series that are based off a movie. I usually do very poorly. I just hate the main character, but very interesting how they did Hannibal for television. I thought he was a fantastic Hannibal. We're looking forward to watching this in 3D. Valhalla Rising, and this is a Sun Film Entertainment German import. And inside artwork is the same as outside. And you actually have some other 3D releases. I have Daybreakers. Not familiar with these two. And not familiar with any of these three. Might be looking out for these, I don't know. Oh, and what's there, something inside? The same thing? Yeah, same thing. Valhalla Rising. And the last one, this actually ordered this on September 18th. It got here like November 2nd. This mail stuff is ridiculous. So just kind of a crazy off the wall 3D movie, Tom Sawyer versus zombies. So not expecting anything great, but you know how I am my 3D movies, so but sometimes these things are not actually bad. Okay, so this is my mini Amazon eBay back to value pawn movie pickup. You know what time it is. Let me get these out of the cases and into my cases, and I'll get you guys on your way. Hold on. Okay, I have everything laid out, ready to go back in its proper place. As usual, thank you very much for taking your time out of your busy schedule just to hang out with me and talk a little movies and see what I picked up. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, what are you waiting for? Hit subscribe. It doesn't hurt, doesn't cost you anything. Hit the notification bell. Every time I drop another video, you get a notification. If nothing else, give me the big thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. Other than that, may the best of your past be the worst of your future. Everyone be safe. Peace.